Welcome back. I'm John, my Championship correspondent Pascal Lemaire to preview Tuesday's clash between Cardiff and Brighton. Pascal, two out of form sides. Let's start with the home team without winning four in the league now.
Yeah, they're struggling now. It's four defeats. They had four defeats in a row in all competitions going to Sheffield Wednesday, but they managed to get a point there. But I think Russell Slade, he will be quite disappointed with that because Wednesday they've been terrible at home this season. Probably, I think they've got the worst home record in the league. And obviously they took an early lead. Ken Wynne-Jones, that was his 11th league goal of the season. So he's been a really good player for them this season. But obviously, conceding that penalty and Will Keane stuck it away for Wednesday. So a point was okay, but obviously, without a win, it's just 2 wins in 12 now. So they are struggling a bit. 8 points off the drop zone. They're certainly, obviously, when they sort of had that good run, when Slade took over, they sort of got into the top half. People saying, they're probably going to mount a playoff charge here, but they're down in 15th now and 8 points off the drop zone, much closer to the relegation zone than they are the playoffs. So they're definitely looking over their shoulder. Obviously, they've been without David Marshall in recent weeks. He's a standout goalkeeper, probably a Premier League quality goalkeeper. You saw him linked with Arsenal in the summer. He never went there, but he's been missing the last couple of games. But he could be back for this one, so that'd be a boost there. But as I said, 2 wins in 12. They are struggling, and at the moment it is all about consolidating their sort of mid-table spot because I can't see them getting into the playoffs. The top 8 have really pulled away, and it's a long, long way for Cardiff now.
And Brighton also struggling, lost back-to-back games now in the league.
They have a home to Forest. Obviously, Dougie Freedman's first game in charge, so it was a big game for Forest and Brighton as well. Obviously, Brighton, they're just outside the bottom 3, 2 points above the bottom 3. They're 21st in the table, just sitting there just above the bottom 3. And it was a big game for them, and they fell 3-1 behind, and then Berham Kayal, the guy who came in from Celtic, he came off the bench and scored within 5 minutes of his debut to make it 3-2, and Brighton pushed forward straight away, and it looked like they'd get an equaliser. Ball was going in, and then Lascelles, the Forest player, made an incredible goal line clearance. So they were very close to nicking a point, but it's another defeat. The wheels are coming off a bit. Obviously, Chris Hughton, he got a great start, when he first went to Brighton sort of a couple of months ago, but since then it's been dodgy. 3 defeats in 4 league games now, and a lot of the other teams in the sort of bottom 6 all lost at the weekend. So Brighton, it was a bit of a missed opportunity there against an out-of-form Forest side. But with the Freedman factor, obviously Forest were buoyed by that, and it was quite a difficult game for them. But just 2 points off the drop zone, and they really are struggling at the moment. And with all those other teams around them losing, it was a real missed opportunity.
Cardiff probably be fair to say they went into as slight favourites, weren't they? Do you think they'll win the game?
I think it'll be a draw. Brighton have got a decent record against Cardiff of late. They're unbeaten in 6 games against them, so I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Thoughts on going for a 1-1 draw?